This is Pamela Fountain Brown with the Turner Paschen Aviation Partners team. We are a joint venture between Turner Construction, FH Passion, Discoto, GMA, Spantec, and Brown and Moman. We are excited to be participating on the O'Hare 21 project with lots of great work that is scheduled for the Chicagoland area. As a team, it is always our desire to make certain that we are connecting with individuals who are interested in going into construction, with businesses who want to do work up at the airport. And quite frankly, it is always our desire to make certain that we're putting out good information for folks. So today, I'm excited to be joined by Jamillah Muhammad. I'll save all the surprises for later about who Jamillah is and how we know one another, but you'll be surprised, we do know one another. So for the next few minutes, we're going to share some questions. Jamillah is going to be able to provide some great information to all of you about the trades, how you get interested or how you get connected and all that good stuff. So welcome, Jamillah Muhammad. Welcome to our conversation today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
Great. So I'm going to hop right in there because I've already given it away that we actually know one another. So can you spend a couple of minutes talking about your background before we talk about your new role? So give us a little bit about your background. Who are you? What did you do? And all that other good stuff.
Well, how far you want me to go back, Pam?
Let's do this. Let's start with what trade you're in and what you did before this new role.
Okay, so I am a communications electrician with the IBW 134. And anybody that doesn't know, that is the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 134. Got in back in 2011. I started my apprenticeship. Was with the same shop for 4 years. Well, the whole time actually. So I did my 4 year apprenticeship plus 6 more years.
Wow, 2011. That's a long time. We've been knowing each other a long time, Jamila. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right. That's good stuff. So we are speaking with you today because you are in a new role with Cisco.
Yep.
Some folks may not know who Cisco is. So can you share just a little bit about who Cisco is?
So CISCO is the Construction Industry Service Corporation. It's a non-for-profit organization that works with 24 different union trades, and I promote apprenticeship programs to the community, high schools, elementary schools, colleges. I hold career fairs and hands-on expos, just trying to expose the community to what the trades actually have to offer.
That is good stuff. So I always like having these conversations with actual tradespeople, right? Because so many people have a misconception about what a tradesperson looks like, right? And how that works, right? And so it's
Yeah.
really important that representation actually matters. So I'm going to ask you a few questions to help kind of demystify the industry. Like you said, you work with 24 different trades. That seems like a lot. Can you give us an idea or like maybe name some of the trades that you work with to promote?
Of course, the electricians,
Uh-huh.
the plumbers, the operating engineers, the pipe fitters, the carpenters, the laborers, bricklayers, tuck pointers, ceramic tile finishers, the painters. I can't forget the painters. They are
Right.
actually awesome. Um, oh, you want me to keep going?
I mean, so it's a lot. So it's a lot of different trades out there, right? And I heard someone say years ago that you don't actually pick your trade picks you. Do you think that that's true in a way?
That is definitely true. I I didn't know anything about construction when I got in, and it was like electricity chose me.
Uh-huh.
And I always tell people, like, if it's for you, it's going to be for you. Nobody else can like take it from you. So like, just get in there, expose yourself to as much as you possibly can. But that fit, when it fits, it just fits, and then it just become you.
Nice. So what would you say if, we're gonna post this video up on our website and
Mhm.
someone is going to stumble across the video, and they're thinking like, oh, I've never thought about becoming an electrician or becoming a pipe fitter. How do I do that? What would you tell someone? Like, how would someone know where to go to get into a trade or to learn more about the trades?
So I wish when I got in, I knew a whole lot about Cisco, and it's amazing. Cisco actually has everything on their website. So if you go to cisco.org and you click on apprenticeship opportunities, it actually gives you a list of all the trades that's actually open right now and accepting applications. I told you earlier we had 24 different trades, but all of those trades aren't open at the same time. They open up at different time periods. So when you go to cisco.org, it shows you that. And actually, there's also a book on Cisco's website. You click on
The
apprenticeship
Guide to
guide.
Apprenticeships.
Exactly. Yep. You've been on the website. And then
I
you down
love that book.
it tells, isn't it awesome?
It is. It is.
It
It is a
literally
great
tells you
resource.
everything.
Yes, it is a great resource. So for those of you who are listening, go on cisco.org. There's a little link that you're going to click that says download the Guide to Apprenticeship Program. And Jamillah is not exaggerating. It is a great resource. It gives you a little summary of what each trade actually does. It
Yep.
gives you a list of things, right, about how to get in. So let's demystify
It
some things
breaks
right
down
now.
their wages, what
Yes.
benefits, where they're located, how to apply. It gives you contact names and emails, and it gives you literally everything that you need to know to learn about that actual trade.
So, okay. So what if I've never done this before? What if I've never like used a tool or anything? I just maybe thought that maybe I would make a good tradesperson. Like, can I apply?
Yeah, definitely. I have no construction background at all. Like before I got into the trades, I actually worked at two daycares. I sold water on 76th and State. And I used to work at this little convenience store, like right across the street from my house. And I had no construction background. I was a tomboy. That's the only thing that I had going for me. I was good at like throwing rocks at the boys and playing basketball and like wrestling and stuff like that. I was a little rough, but I was like a girly rough.
I
So
got
no,
you.
anybody can do it.
Okay, well, what about, so we've heard a lot about um well, the trades, you do the trades, uh when you don't have anything else to do, or you do the trades. This is from back in the day, of course.
Yeah.
And so I like to say like, no, listen, you actually have to, be pretty handy and pretty crafty to know how to do the trades. Like I would not want to be sitting in a room constructed by someone who didn't know how to read a ruler, right? So it takes all
Mhm.
of those things, right? So what about, hmm, sounds like a lot of work, and it sounds like you have the ability to make a lot of money. How much money can someone earn going into the trades?
As an apprentice, well, apprenticeships are 2 to 5 years. As an apprentice, you'll start off making 25,000 to 33,000. It's
Okay.
earned while you learn. So as an apprentice, you will get a raise every 6 months. You still receive the health insurance, the pension, annuities, all of those things. But upon completing your apprenticeship, you can make anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000 a year. I'm leaning more towards the heavier end of it. I haven't really seen a trade that's making $50,000.
Okay.
Um, Most of them are maybe about like 75, 85. The pipe fitters actually make $109,000 as a base rate.
Whoa.
Yep.
So surely making all that money, you have to have a college degree to go into the trades.
I have no college degree.
Wow.
All you need is a high school diploma or a GED. Except for the laborers ask you to at least have a 10th grade education.
Wow. So what do you think? What things can we do? So as the Turner Passion team building at the airport, what things can we do to help promote people going into the trades? What things do you think we can do to help that?
You're actually doing it right now. Just really getting that word out there. Talk to your kids, talk to people that may be going to college, maybe they aren't going to college. Just really getting that word out there. Really brushing up on those math skills if that's something that you are serious about, because a lot of these trades do an aptitude test. That
Okay.
aptitude test is comprised of basic algebra, the fractions and the decimals and all of those things. Mechanical comprehension. And what I mean by mechanical comprehension, let's say I got a bucket, I have a rope at the end of the handle, and then I put the rope over a pulley. And then I say, when I pull this rope, which way is the bucket going to go? Is it going to go up or is it going to go down? We all know that that bucket is going to go up. And then another part of that test would be like the paper folding, which is basically I take a piece of paper, I fold it in half, I punch a hole, and I say, when I open up this paper, where are those holes gonna line up? So really just getting the word out there, and keeping up with those math skills. Definitely learning how to read the ruler, as you stated earlier.
So if let's say that I think this is all great and you're using a bunch of fancy terms, right? Um, I was with some high schoolers a couple of weeks ago, and when I talked about the process of folding the paper and punching holes in it, right? I
Mhm.
gave them an example of if you've ever bought a chair, a desk, a cube, or anything from a Target or Walmart, the flea market, whatever, they gave you a diagram or a blueprint, if you will, to follow. And so that's your ability to being able to see how
Yep.
things go and how things get turned upside down and all that, those other good stuff. So you're saying a lot of good stuff, Jamila. So I have another question for you.
Mhm.
So what if I am afraid, like you're saying, all the big scary words like math and fractions and decimals, and it's been a long time. I know it's been a long time for me, right, to do those things. Are there places people can go to actually get help with their math or being able to read a ruler or any of those things? What are some places where people can go?
Definitely. So, I know it doesn't look like it's been a long time for me, but it's been a little bit of time. I'm still a little baby in the game. But there are different pre-apprenticeship programs that will help you brush up on those skills and get you prepared to take those aptitude tests. We got Chicago Women in Trades. We have St. Paul Ministries. They have a program called Next Steps. We have South Suburban College. They have a highway program that also helps you brush up on those skills. Workshop Revolution. Uh, ooh, oh, Dawson Tech. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I almost forgot Dawson Tech. Dawson Tech has a great program that also help you brush up on those skills and help with the mechanical comprehension. In Chicago Women in Trades, they have someone that not only helps you with learning the curriculum and all of those different things, but they help you with the body as well, the exercise and everything that we go through on a day to day at these jobs. They really condition the body, not only just the man.
That's all good stuff. So I am floored. I'm always floored, right?
Mhm.
When I meet tradespeople and they do all these different things, and it's I'm not a tradesperson, right? I just play one on Zoom and Teams. So there you go. So it's always encouraging to hear other tradespeople want to encourage other people to go into the trades, right? Because these are great careers and you have the ability to earn a living for yourself and for your family, right? So it's all those different things. So what if someone has a background like they've been just as involved before, right? They are a returning citizen. Does that matter when you're going into the trades?
So, no, it doesn't necessarily matter. There are some trades that do the background check, but there are plenty of trades out there that gives uh re- people returning citizens trying to get a leg up and trying to really get themselves straight into the community, and you know, they don't do background checks for that.
Right. That's good to know, right? That's good to
Mhm.
know because there are a lot of people who are wondering, like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it because I have this background, or I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it because I have small children. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it if I'm going to do that, right?
Now, real quick, some of these trades, if you have, let's say it's just like a drug charge or something like that,
Mhm.
then that's not an issue. But if it's a violent crime, something with like guns, bullets, domestics, things like that, that may get a little bit tougher.
Okay. Okay, but there's also a way where you may it some trades doesn't, some trades may, put you through a vetting process and,
Mm-hmm.
ask those questions
Mm-hmm.
and things of that nature. So we don't want anyone to get discouraged. So if you're watching this video and you have a background or you're just as involved individual, do not be
Mm-hmm.
discouraged. It does not mean that you won't have a career in the trades. You may be limited with your opportunities, but it doesn't mean that you won't be able to have a career in the trades. So I just want to put
Exactly.
that out there. And even though we're working out at the airport, where there may be some restrictions where an individual can and cannot work based on airside or landside. A lot of ordinances have changed. A lot
Yes.
of the rules, if you will, have changed. So do not let that be a deterrent, if you will, for you to be able to go out and do what you do. Okay, so we're going to do rapid fire, right?
What's
I'm going to
rapid fire?
No worries. I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're just going to tell me. We're going to get to know Jamillah a little better. And so you're just going to tell me your answers as they come to the top of your head, right? Because we've been sitting in front of screens for 2 years now, right? And so we have to do things to make it lively. We have to do things to make it exciting. So we're going to get to know Jamillah right now, right?
I like
Okay.
it. I like it.
If you like it, okay. If you were not an electrician, what trade would you be?
Mm, probably a pipe fitter.
Okay.
Like, I did a tour of their training facility and the welding, it just looked like
That's fire, though. That's fire.
I know. And you said everything that come off the top of my head, Pam. Now you know me so well. You know I can't just say everything that just come off the top of my head. But yeah,
Okay.
I would definitely do like the pipe fitting.
Okay. So out of all the projects that you've worked on, if you can say which project you had the most fun.
Probably O'Hare Airport, actually.
Okay.
So I was out there for
Shout out
3 years.
CDA. Okay.
Right. I was out there for 3 years. We did the gates, the ticket stations and everything. So that was a really unique project. We actually had to sell that one to O'Hare. So I was on that from the beginning to the end. It was me and my foreman, so I learned a whole lot as far as fiber went and making mock presentations, trying to sell it, and I had a lot of freedom as far as getting the schematics together and
Okay.
figuring out how we were actually going to wire everything up and make everything work. So that was really, really fun.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, and then the last question. Okay, no, close to the last question, right?
Okay.
So we just talked about how much money a tradesperson makes,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
What was your first large purchase when you like, yes, I've made it. I'm making good. What was your first large purchase?
Oh, I had quite a few. I can, you know what? Well, I have bought a charger. I have wanted one for like the longest. So I got like a sports car and everything. And then I got pregnant with my baby and then I had to get rid of it. But I'm thinking about getting another one. My my next one probably will be my trip to Hawaii. I was able to
Nice.
take one of my kids out there. We did quite a bit in that week. So, um, yeah, I think those are like my number one and number two.
That's good
I
stuff.
was gonna buy a house, but I'm still kind of on the fence with the whole home ownership thing. I'm coming around the bend for it, but
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, folks, you heard it here. all the great stuff that Jamillah has shared with us in these few short minutes. She has put out a lot of great information. If you don't remember anything else, please do not forget to log on to CISCO.org to learn more about the apprenticeship programs that are in our area. And also, I invite you to visit our website, the Turner Paschen Aviation Partners website, at tpapord.com. On our website, you'll be able to complete what we called a candidate interest form, in which you can indicate you're interested in going into the trades, or perhaps you're already in the trades and you have your union card and you just need to get connected to a contractor doing work. We want to hear from you. So visit our website. Don't forget that. And it's a great way to connect with our team. And then we can definitely put you in contact with Jamillah and then all of her great partners that she mentioned on today. So any parting words, Jamillah, before we say goodbye?
Good luck to everyone, and I just want you all to really understand that if this is something that you really, really want, the number one thing that you always have to do is apply yourself. You can honestly do whatever it is that you want to do, and when one door shuts, three more open. So good luck. Good luck.
That's good advice. That's good advice. So thank you everyone for tuning into our video on today. We are looking forward to providing you with more videos with great information. So stay tuned.